For tonight's Unified Bank Nailers profile, we chat with defenseman Aaron Thow. And Aaron, you had a lot of chances to play in this building last season as a member of the Kalamazoo Wings. Unfortunately, they're not playing hockey this season. So, what ultimately led you to want to come and play for the Nailers?
It was a lot of things, but I think it all started with my former coach in Kalamazoo, Nick Bootland. Had lots of conversations with him, not just about hockey, about everything throughout the summer. He's a great guy, more than a coach, and I don't know exactly know how it all came together, but him and Frenchie, Mark had talked, and um, they both had great things to say about each other, and I felt comfortable coming here.
One of the things that I've noticed about you in the 2 years watching you, one as an opponent and two on our own team, is that you're a very good player on the power play. You look very comfortable playing that point position. What does it take to learn to be a strong power play defenseman?
Yeah, I think it's just recognizing you do have that extra time. Lots. It's never going to be perfect. I think on the power play you try to make it perfect, but I think taking what you're given and just having I don't know how to say it, but a mentality that you're gonna score and
One of the things that I've noticed has changed a lot with that position over the years is players' approaches with their shots. Where in the 90s and 2000s, you had these big booming slap shots coming through from Al McGinnis or Zdeno Chara in the more modern era. But you don't see that slap shot as part of the game anymore. Why is that? And what are you guys able to use and make it so effective so that you're able to get shots through with still a lot of pace on them?
yeah, I think the game's just quicker. And it's more about smart shots, smart shooting for a purpose. Whereas before you would hammer it and you know hopefully it went in, but you know from the point you need to get it through and it needs to be on time. And those are two things with a slap shot it's harder to do. So it's something we work on all the time, and coach hammers home that doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be high, but it has to get to the net.
This was obviously a very long off season for you guys, but going from a rookie to now as your second year, that gave you a lot of time to try and work on things during that off season. What did you look at? What did you capitalize on this summer in really getting that extra time to be able to give yourself such a strong chance to have success in year two?
Yeah, I think just decomposing after such a long rookie season. It started at all the training camps and ended abruptly with COVID. But in the middle there, we played a lot of hockey. It was a lot different from my college schedule that I'm used to, and I think it was just important to go back home, take some time, and get the body right, get the mind right, and then I was able to accomplish everything I wanted all summer.
You guys are in quite the stretch right now, and I'm glad that you mentioned how much different it is from your college career. And you have quite a few rookies on this team. Was there something that you noticed last season that really benefited or helped you out to be able to approach when you're playing 7 games in 10 days and you're playing every single day on a weekend as opposed to just a quick 2 games and done in college?
Yeah, I think the biggest lesson and almost the quickest lesson is you're a professional now, and no one's there to make sure you're doing the right things, away from the rink or after practice, before practice. And I think the guys that last in this league and the guys that have success are the ones that just approach every day like it's a work day, and when you're at the rink, you're at work.
It's normal for players to play against friends and former teammates. Obviously, with last year, Kalamazoo being in the league now, they're taking that year off. You're going to run into some of those guys naturally. You saw Justin Taylor with Tulsa. I'm sure you're going to see plenty of others as we go through this schedule. Jake Hildebrand's in Florida. Is it fun to shoot the breeze with those guys during the warm up? When does it turn from fun to I want to rip your head off?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's funny you say that because I have my old captain at Clarkson is on Indy. He's Nick Pirog. So um, after the first couple times we played Indy, we might have sent a text or two back and forth saying good game or whatever. But I haven't gotten a text from him in a while, and I haven't texted him in a while. So um, that definitely is a little different. Me and him yelling at each other when we were best friends, but I mean it's real. The competition, the competitiveness is real out there, no matter if you played with them or your friends before.
So you can definitely see the Indy rivalry is building up. The Fort Wayne rivalry will certainly build up too. This weekend, you have the Utah Grizzlies on the schedule, which is a little bit of a breath of fresh air. Do you guys look forward to seeing somebody different just to get a little bit of a breather from the gauntlet of the normal division rivals?
Yeah, I mean, I think every team's different. Every team presents a different challenge. Um, yeah, you do want to, you can get into a rhythm if you play a team and treat it like a playoff series, which can be good, but you don't want to get into a lull where, you're not playing to your identity. You're sort of playing into what they want to do, and you're changing what you do because of them. And I think it's good to see a new team and just focus on us.
Very good. Aaron, I really appreciate a few minutes of your time. Best of luck out there this weekend and keep on rolling. Aaron Thow, defenseman for our Wheeling Nailers, as our Unified Bank Nailers profile tonight. We'll take a break and come back with intermission coverage on the Nailers Broadcast Network, presented by Main Street Bank.